Okay, people, anybody that has a GE General Electric refrigerator by the model or name profile, I'm going to show you something that is literally impossible to get unless you're a technician. And I hope all the technicians don't be mad at me, but I like to help people. It's not fair that people have to pay $200-300 for a technician to come and do this for them. They could do it on their own. And literally, this is nothing technical uh, that you have to take apart stuff and replace parts or anything. This is the easiest way to troubleshoot this refrigerator without having to, replace parts and stuff. This is just a diagnostic test. I'm going to show you the basic stuff because there's many other things, but this is basically all you need. If your refrigerator or your freezer is freezing up, especially, just to make sure, if you got the same thing, just make sure, well, you don't have to even worry about that. As long as you have the panel like this, that's all it matters, and it's a profile GE refrigerator. Okay, to log into, if your freezer is freezing, the bottom one, if you hear the click, 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 that's the fan making contact with the ice forming, because most refrigerators, I don't know, I don't know if this is on purpose they're doing it, and a lot of brands are having issues with this. They're not properly defrosting the ice at the evaporator. The evaporator, for those who don't know, is the mechanism on the back that you don't see. Is covered with it, the cover at the back. That's what produces there the cold temperature that you see. But the main problem that you have with this refrigerator is the freezing up. And that's due to a lot of people leave the door open for too long and they wait for the refrigerator to stop beeping, or the freezer, and then they close the door. It's a habit that some women have, especially. We all respect to women, but I know why I'm saying it. I've seen it with my own eyes. So it happens at the bottom, at the top, whatever. So let me just go and give you details about the going into the diagnostic mode and doing what I'm going to show you right now. Okay, you get near here. You with 3 fingers, you touch the middle one, autofill, this one right here, and the other one, the water one. Okay, so you're going to see what's going to happen now. Okay, you just enter the diagnostic mode. Okay, you could go and select, if you touch this, now it's going to take you into reading the codes, but we're not going to get that far because this video is going to get way too complicated. So once you log in, like I showed you with the 3 fingers, you get this dial and you see 2 zeros there. Then what you're going to do is we're going to go into the defrost. We're going to defrost. I'm going to take you to defrost, let's say the freezer, the bottom one. That, write it down, is 93. If you go over it, you just go 94, 93. You press this one, autofill. Boom. You see it's off right now. You press here and it turns on, and it's going to give you the temperature at the freezer. Okay, that's the temperature right now, -9. Okay, so that's the temperature, and at the same time the refrigerator went off. You see there's no lights, it's dark. Why? Because it turns off the compressor when you do this, and what it's doing is heating up the defrost system at the bottom, back, all the way back there, which is where the evaporator is, back there. That's where it is, behind that. behind that panel. So the heater that is back there is, defrosting by force manually the whatever ice is forming. If it's too much ice, so so the refrigerator or the freezer start cooling properly how it's supposed to be. But sometimes they get out of line. They start making too much ice, and then the fan start getting clogged, and you hear click 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 click. That's what it means. So if you're having that issue, you do that what I'm telling you. This is going to take a while, but I'm not going to wait for it. I just wanted to show you how to get into defrost the freezer. Now, to get out of here, you press again the autofill, and it's going to take you to the main menu, basically. Boom, you see where I started. Main menu, the 93 that I selected. If you go 94, we're going to do boom. That's the refrigerator, the top. That's going to defrost, and it's showing you the temperature at the top refrigerator. You see it change just around from 16 to 15. But we're not going to stay there. I'm just showing you the steps. So then, what else? Those are the main two things that you're probably going to need, because if you're looking at this video, most likely your refrigerator is making a sound. That's the fan inside. You got to make sure which one is it. When you open the door, you're going to hear a click, 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 and it's going to turn off. If you don't hear it here, if you don't hear it stopping, then you open the bottom one, and then you're going to realize, oh, it's the freezer. It's not the refrigerator. So the other thing is, so let's get out of here. Again, pressing the middle one, the autofill. Boom. Takes me back to this menu, the 94, which means refrigerator defrost. So let's go to, if you have, let me see what else I could show you. If you want to get out of this, to get out completely, you go, I'm not going to get out completely because I want to show you something first. I'm going to take you to 00. When you're there at the beginning, originally, if you want to look at the codes, I'm not going to go far because I'm not going to post a list with the codes right now, unless you really want it. You could write to me, send me a message. I could maybe, add it to this video somewhere, or provide it to you through email or something. When you get there, you to read the codes, if they're fault codes that this refrigerator stores, like, anything that goes, it's just like a car that has, the engine light. And then you put the scanner to look at the codes. Same thing with this thing. You click here, and then you go to 01, and then you, I'm sorry, not 01. You leave it in 0. You click the autofill, and it's going to read the codes, and it's going to give you the codes. You see F0200. It means something. 01. D00. That's another code now. F0200. 01. D00. Another code. F02. So I just wanted to show you, if you had a chart with the codes, you could see what the codes are, and it could get complicated. But it all could be done once you know the codes and going back and forth and everything. So we're gonna get out of there. Let me see. Touching the autofill, take you back to literally the main menu. They call it 00 when you see 00. So if you want to get out of there, which is my last step, you go to 16, and then you click autofill. Boom, and the refrigerator the lights are going to turn off, as you can see, and it's going to go back to normal. Everything's going to start. The compressor is going to kick in. You see that? Boom, everything's starting on, like, it got out of the diagnostic mode. So that's basically it. Yeah, this is mainly, and look, the lights went on, as you could expect, and the bottom one, you see, everything is fine. So yeah, I just want to share this because nobody's posting this about this refrigerator, and they suffer from this, from accumulating ice and freezing up, and later on, the temperature start rising, and it stop cooling properly, and is what I just said. It's a flaw design. They didn't put enough resistance. Resistance is a heating element that properly defrost the so-called evaporators. In this case, this refrigerator has two evaporators, one for the top refrigerator and one for the freezer bottom. Some refrigerators only have one evaporator for both. So those are more practical. I'm not saying they're better or anything like that, but they're different. This one is more complex, but at least this is going to help somebody. I'm hoping, because I had to, by a miracle, I was able to come across this information, to be honest with you.